In a world that often glorifies talent, instant success, and overnight achievements, it's easy to forget one simple truth: nothing improves without practice. We live in a society that loves stories of prodigies and natural gifts, and while talent can give someone a head start, it is practice that turns potential into real, measurable improvement. The cliche, "practice makes perfect," is popular for a reason, but perfection is not always the goal. Improvement is. Growth, progress, getting better than you were yesterday. That's the real prize, and practice is the key. Improvement is a gradual process, one that requires patience, consistency, and self-reflection. It doesn't happen overnight. Imagine learning a musical instrument. No one picks up a guitar for the first time and plays a flawless song. At first, your fingers fumble, your timing is off, and frustration is unavoidable. But as you practice day after day, your fingers learn the right movements, your ear sharpens, and gradually the song begins to flow. The difference between someone who improves and someone who doesn't isn't talent, it's dedication. Practice trains not only your skills, but also your mindset, teaching resilience in the face of repeated failures. The beauty of practice is that it doesn't require you to be perfect. It requires you to show up consistently. Even small, focused efforts accumulate into significant progress over time. Writing a few paragraphs every day, practicing a short dance routine repeatedly, solving a handful of math problems, these small acts may seem insignificant in the moment, but they compound. Improvement is rarely dramatic. It is often invisible, until one day you look back and realize how far you've come. That is the power of consistent practice. One common misconception is that practice should be effortless to be effective. In reality, the most productive practice is often uncomfortable. It stretches your abilities, forces you to confront weaknesses, and challenges you to go beyond your current limits. Athletes call it training through the burn, musicians call it repetition until mastery, and writers call it writing through the resistance. All these practices have one thing in common. They are difficult, and yet they are the most rewarding. True improvement requires effort, focus, and a willingness to fail repeatedly. Reflection is a critical companion to practice. Without it, practice can become mere repetition without growth. After each practice session, take a moment to consider what worked, what didn't, and what you can do differently next time. This reflective approach transforms practice into a tool for improvement rather than just activity. For example, a basketball player may notice a flaw in their shooting technique, adjust it, and then see tangible improvement in future games. A writer may identify recurring weaknesses in sentence structure or clarity and refine their approach. Improvement is iterative. It builds on observation, adaptation, and repetition. Another powerful aspect of practice is its ability to build confidence. The more you practice, the more familiar and comfortable you become with the task at hand. Confidence does not come from expecting perfection. It comes from knowing that you've put in the work and can handle challenges as they arise. That confidence allows you to take on bigger challenges, push your limits further, and continue the cycle of improvement. Without practice, confidence is often a fragile illusion, easily shattered by obstacles. With practice, it becomes a steady force, a self-reinforcing cycle of growth and progress. It's also important to recognize that improvement is personal. Comparing your progress to someone else's can be discouraging because everyone's journey is different. Instead, measure your growth against yourself. Track small victories, celebrate incremental progress, and remember that improvement is not a race but a personal journey. Some days will feel like setbacks, and some sessions of practice will feel unproductive. That's normal. Improvement is not linear. It ebbs and flows, but every moment spent practicing moves you closer to your potential. Consistency matters more than intensity. While a single intense practice session can feel productive, regular, smaller sessions often lead to better results over time. It's like watering a plant every day versus pouring a bucket once a month. Growth requires nurturing, attention, and patience. Daily or regular practice establishes habits that make improvement inevitable. It trains your mind to focus, your body to perform, and your spirit to endure. Finally, practice teaches a mindset that extends beyond any specific skill. When you embrace the principle that improvement comes through effort, you develop resilience, discipline, and perseverance, qualities that carry over into every aspect of life. Challenges in school, work, relationships, or personal goals become opportunities to apply your practice mindset. The act of showing up, learning, adjusting, and persisting becomes a way of life, not just a means to an end. Improvement is not the product of talent alone, it is the result of consistent, purposeful practice. Practice transforms frustration into skill, doubt into confidence, and effort into measurable progress. It is not about perfection, but about becoming a better version of yourself each day. Every small step, every repeated attempt, every moment of focus adds up. Practice doesn't just make perfect, it makes improvement inevitable. So whatever your goal, learning a new language, mastering a sport, improving your grades, or simply becoming a more patient and focused person, remember this: showing up and practicing consistently is the secret to growth. Talent may give you a start, but practice determines your finish. Improvement is a journey and practice is the path. Keep walking it.